Hey everybody, good to see you. Welcome to Oxygen Not Included, the Rocketry updates. This game is in the early stages of development, which means that you're likely to encounter strange, amusing, and occasionally downright frustrating bugs. During this time, Oxygen Not Included will be receiving regular updates. But keep that in mind. Enjoy your time in deep space, Clay. Alright, so I did do a practice session when I went and I got to cycle 15. Because there's a ton of stuff that has been added to this game. A lot of things, a lot of concepts. The last playthrough I did was back at the ranching updates, and I know they've added a bunch of stuff since then. And I also didn't even try everything that was new at the ranching update either, so there's just a lot of new stuff that I need to use. Oh, and there's one of the new spacesuits. They've animated that here. But I think that's like the new spacesuit that you can use to go to outer space. So basically the rocketry updates allows you to send your people out into space to get more resources. Because that's one of the things about this game that like keeps you from continuing on at late game, is that eventually you'll just run out of resources. But now you can keep getting more resources, so your colony can keep going on for basically forever, as long as you do things right. Anyways, we could do no sweat mode, but we gotta do survival mode. And it might take us a while to get... We might not get to the rocketry within this stream, because it takes a lot of work to get to the rocketry. But I'll do my best. And we're at least gonna, like... I'll try to rush. I'm gonna try to rush the rocketry technology, but the rocketry technology is at the end of the tech tree, so... just keep that in mind for the stream. But I'm gonna try my best to get to it. Infusing oxygen. Too much oxygen, removing. Also, like, sometimes I'll take the party that I'm dealt. I'll take the cards that I'm dealt. But considering I'm not that great at this game as it is, and I have an objective, I'm gonna, like, cycle through people and try to get some good candidates, some really good people. For example, a small bladder germ-resistant cook. I would prefer someone better than a cook. Can you do something other than cooking? A person who digs. Let's just keep looking for people. Bottomless stomach operates. Narcoleptic mole hands farm operates. Well, you got mole hands, so you're good for digging, but you don't like to dig. That's kind of a shame. You're a vomiter. Yeah, can we not... I don't like... Oh, there was a guy with diver's lungs. Maybe I should have done that. I'm not sure if I want... I shouldn't be too... like, too specific on what I want for my people. They also added shifts. Like, you're just a little bit... You're good at all sorts of things. Germ-resistant squeamish. I don't know, I still feel like diver's lungs is like one of the best properties to get, right? Or what exactly is best? I know mouth breather is bad, because you just consume way more oxygen. No diarrhea for you. Alright, irritable bowel, diver's lungs. Sure, tinkering, operate. That works. You like to operate machines. You're good at it. There, Harold. Hey, good to see you, Maya Winkler. And Samuel ate soup. You know what? We'll make this character Samuel. There you go. And Adrian Chazarez. Alright, so this next character. What should we make you? Actually, a narcoleptic, I probably should have accepted that. Narcoleptic twinkle toes. Narcoleptic germ resistance. Dig build. Sure. You could be Maya. Alright. Maya Winkley. Maya Winkler. Okay, there we go. Who is an ugly crier. Okay. And also, you can fall asleep sometimes. So, irritable bowels, narcoleptic, germ resistance. Alright, that's not bad. Okay. Next. So we've got somebody who can ranch, learn, cook, dig, and build. We got a person who operates things and can help heal people. What else do we need? Probably a researcher, I would think, right? Well, no, you also have learning, but we're gonna need a lot of learning to get to the rocketry. A yokel cannot research, so that is not what we want. Narcoleptic buff. Creative. Ranching. Build and tidy. Strength helps you tidy. And you like to tidy. Okay, we're gonna be the... Yeah, okay, so that works. That works. And Maya can do the research. That'll work. And also dig and build. I guess. I don't know, we're going with it. Okay, so we're gonna be the, well, we have 2 people who fall asleep at random. What should we name the colony? Pigpen? Data Citadel? The, factory. The sleep factory. There we go. We produce lots of sleep. Whatever, embark. Because we have two sleepy people. Sleepy heads. Ah, that would have been better. That would have been better. Yeah, I saw that comment too late, Samuel. Oh, well. We got the sleep theme. Okay, so... What do we do first when we get to a new area? You dig. You get yourself some copper and some sandstone. First things first, you dig. Then... You're also going to want to make some beds. We're going to want a research station, so we're going to need that raw metal. In fact, yeah, focus on getting that metal so we can get research up right away. We're going to need power. We'll need a storage container, so put up a storage container. There you go. Or I'll want one of those. We're going to want an outhouse. Sometimes at the beginning of the game I forget to build an outhouse until people start wetting themselves, and it's like, oh yeah, an outhouse. That's a beautiful ladder, don't you agree? Let's get that out. And good to see you, gamer Jackie Chan, too. The Serta sleep system? That would have been good, too. That would have been a good name. The Serta sleep system. Which means you just fall asleep before you get to the bed. Okay, we'll just enable collecting everything. Alright, we're gonna need to do a lot of research. Give me a manual generator, a battery, a wire connecting those, then a research center. Yeah, we'll put the outhouse down here because I like the outhouse on the bottom floor for some reason, so that the poo generally goes down. Of course, maybe putting the poo near the clean water isn't the best idea. Okay, fine. We'll put the poo house, put the outhouse over. Well, you know what? We can put it on this floor. That's fine. Hopefully it won't drip down. Yeah, we'll just put it right there. Convenience. Alright. But research is very important, so as soon as we get this raw metal, we'll do that. We'll start the research, and then we'll work our way to rocketry, because I know rocketry is, like, way... we can't even look at the research screen, but I know that rocketry is, like, way down the research tree, so we're going to need to do a lot of researching to get there. Alright, so people are building things. Probably should take a look at our priorities. Okay, so you operate things. You like to do arts. You like to ranch, if we ever bother with ranching. In fact, 2 of our people have ranching skills that are being unused. Maya Winkler is all about the research. Okay, and somebody was good at tidying, right? Where's that? Tidy. Wasn't that Samuel, because he was strong? You can tidy. Alright, we'll power it up. We'll get our research station. I'm going to put it 1 more square away so we can upgrade that battery to a big battery. Because right now it's a small battery. That'll create 1 more space for wire. But eventually I'll downgrade this battery from a tiny to a big. So I'll leave the room for it. And max speed. I can just press tab to change it. Cool. Okay. And now I've learned a hotkey for that. We're gonna need a medical bay at some point. I don't think we need a med bed at this point yet, quite. But we will need beds. We'll need the normal kind of bed. Okay, so to make a barracks, let's start planning barracks. Yeah, which means that like I'll have like a door, and then you need like 2 extra spaces, like that, and then you get a barracks room. Whoops, I don't want to attack, because I think you get like a morale bonus for having a barracks. So. Like, I could just put a bunch of beds in 1 small area, but if you give people 12 spaces and a bed, then they get a morale bonus. So yeah, we're gonna need to get things ready for sleepy time. Oh, Your medical putty got stuck in the tiny speaker holes of your tablets? I'm sure there's ways to fix that. Like, you get some sort of solvent, probably, and you can probably, like, melt the medical putty with the solvents of some sort. Some sort of solvent. I'm sure you can fix that, Samuel, but that sounds annoying, yes. First, research. What should you research first? Basic farming? Power generation? Advanced research gives you the jobs board, which is very powerful. Yeah, let's go for advanced research. For more research. Although maybe farming or more power. Or toothpicks could work, yes. Toothpicks could work too, as long as they don't just spread it thicker into it. But if you can't reach, like, some sort of basic kind of solvent could work. As long as it doesn't destroy the plastic on your tablet, because you don't want the solvent to be too powerful, obviously. A solvent will solve your problems. Potentially. Oh, wait, did I? Oh, no, I made that too small. Oops. You need to have 4 across, 3 up and down. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, yeah, the door. Yeah, the door has to be here. Okay, there we go. Right? Yeah, right. Okay. Cool, so that's a second bed. And the third bed will be over here where we have no oxygen. But hopefully we'll get some by the time we move in. Otherwise I'll have some trouble sleeping. At the beginning of the game, you have these ox lights. You have ox light pumping out oxygen for you, so you don't have to worry about oxygen generation for a little while. So let's do that. We'll build that ladder up. The ox light constantly pumps out oxygen, though, so I'm not sure if it's kind of wasting... Well, actually, I see. Oh, well, this ox light's already inert. That was fast. Oh, is it inert because it's reached maximum oxygen in this area? In fact, what's happening here is quite interesting. You've got, like, some airlocks. Okay, yeah, so oxalites... Oxalite won't waste itself. I see, because, yeah, the oxalites... The number of kilograms of oxalite is going down as it emits oxygen, but once the air pressure is too high, it no longer emits oxygen despite the fact that there is oxalite. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So I don't have to worry about, like, getting to the oxalites for fear of wasting its like, I wanted to, like, create airflow between these two areas because I was worried the oxalite was being wasted, but you don't have to worry about that. So here's a new thing. There's downtime. There's a new scheduling thing. This is something I was not used to, but now we can create different schedules for different people. So if somebody was stressed out, we could give them more downtime, more free time. Right now, with 2 units of downtime, people get +1 morale and they talk to each other. Everyone sleeps at the same time. I wonder, could I save on beds if I gave... Like, let's say I had these guys... Let's say I had 1 bed and I had somebody sleep here. Well, you have to assign beds. I'd have to reassign the beds, but potentially I could get away with 1 bed if I just, like, said, you sleep during this time, you sleep during this time. If everyone had, like, interchanging sleep cycles, you could save on beds, right? I guess, maybe? Oh, yeah, and the oxalite still emits oxygen even if you accidentally mine it, so... I mined oxalite. It used to be bad to mine oxalite, but now... They've done a lot of balancing, which I really appreciate. Oh, and, I messed up this barracks. Okay. That's better. So, yeah, we're getting a morale bonus here. We're not getting a morale bonus there, because that fell down. And we'll get a morale bonus there. Cool. All right. Samuel's currently doing the research, but we'll fix that for now. Or we'll let him do that for now. We'll fix that when we actually research, when we actually give out jobs. Okay. So the job board is complete. Let us put up our new jobs board. And where should we put it? I kind of want to put it out of the way because people don't have to use it much. So we'll put it past the toilets. Hey, good to see you, Aaron. I'm not gonna mine that oxalite because we'll just it'll deteriorate eventually, so we'll just save our time. And research, not precision plumbing. What to research now? I think it would be a good idea to research basic farming for food. Okay, let's do that. All right, we'll get that jobs board up. Oh, wait, why is... Oh, yeah, we forgot to rename Hassan, didn't we? Oh, well. Anything that a duplicate mines, the mass of the object mined will be halved? Oh. I didn't know that, Adrian. Oh, well, that's very helpful. So, yeah. I guess you are kind of wasting oxalate then, if you mine it. Because if it's putting out oxygen based on its mass, and its mass is halved, huh, then maybe it is bad to mine, yeah, oxalates. Well, that is very informative. Thank you, Adrian. All right, so, yeah, you like to be an engineer, so you're an engineer. You like to be an architect, but you're better at research, so sorry, you'll have to do research, Maya. And then you like to either be an architect or a groundskeeper. We probably need an architect more, so be an architect. Okay. And now everyone has new jobs. Oh, and did I have the priorities automatically assigned? Automatically assigned priorities for me. Hey, Almond, you want to be a clone? All right, congratulations. All right, Almond is now a clone. We have reassigned Hassan, because Hassan wasn't anyone. All right. Aren't you glad you asked? Now you're part of the colony. All right, Samuel, you're not supposed to be doing research anymore. Did I tell you to do research? I'm going to tell you not to do research. Bad, Samuel. Bad. Get off that. Tell you to move over here. All right, because you're supposed to build stuff, but you don't have anything to build. I need to give you something to build. Okay. I didn't realize our build projects were done. Also dig that out. Ah, you're welcome, Alvin. And thanks for dropping by on the Twitch side of things. Ah, yes, we have our new supercomputer. Okay, so the supercomputer uses water. So it is kind of nice to have it near water, but I'm going to make a lot of... I wasn't thinking about that when I built my wiring system. We'll put the supercomputer right here. And then we also need a pump for the water. So, pitcher pump. It'll have to be there, won't it? I'll have to dig down a bit. Must be built in unoccupied space. Well, okay, dig up these plants then. And then we'll put in our pump. Which we don't necessarily need to put lower, because the pump has a straw. It's pretty good. Pitcher pump here. There we go. We'll have to dig that out, though. All right, and then we can just deliver... We'll be able to deliver the water very quickly. Ah, yes. Yeah, Aaron, we can... Yeah, we'll have plenty of new duplicates, so... yeah, we can easily give you one, too. I think... Do we already have a chef, though? Who is a chef? Do we have a chef? Cook. Nope, nobody liked to cook. Maya liked to cook a little. Alright, so yeah, Aaron could be a chef. Certainly. Almond is sleeping on, just sleeping over there. Alright, we're building that wire. And next we'll get power management so we can get a big battery. That'd be nice. Yeah, Soylent Green for everyone. Oh, right. I am thinking that there is a basic food technology that we should get up right away, and that's the microbe musher. We can do a little bit of cooking right now. I don't think we need it just yet, but it wouldn't be bad to have this near the water as well. So go ahead and harvest that guy. And we'll put the microbe musher right there, because the microbe musher needs water. It can put out very basic level food. Oh yeah, there we go. Microbe musher. We'll get that. We can mush some. We can make some mush bars. We can cook those later. Oh, and harvest. Harvest these puppies. Don't be afraid. Alright, and the bathrooms used to be able to overflow, but I usually like to keep the bathrooms out of the way for whatever reason, so... Oh, there we have another source of water over there. I might put another bathroom over here, or something like that. Alright, basics, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, morale used to be not as much of a thing. Well, just stress. Yeah. Or morale used to work a little differently. Alright, so we're back to work. Nobody's stressed out. Everyone's immune systems are fine for the moment. So far, so good. We got Maya on the research. Research completes. Okay, cool. So we got basic farming. Now we should get power regulation. I might have wanted to do things the other way around since food isn't that much of a concern, but it doesn't hurt to have some farming going early on. I guess we want farms to be in a place with good oxygen. Or just, I just don't know. Just throw a couple farms over there. That's fine. Whatever. All right, and they'll need room to grow. Sure. We'll start growing some of those mealworms. The meal lice. And we have a little shine bug with us. Good. And there's a hatch, too. Well, it'll get us some coal for the future, so. But yeah, the colony seems nice at the moment. So far, so good. But will it stay that way? Probably not. Not with me at the helm. Alright, so if I manage to get this shine bug in a nice location, I could grow some bristleberries. But right now, he's free to do as he likes, and that's fine. There's our microbe musher. I guess let's pump out a few mush bars. I don't need to go infinite mush bars, though. So, oh yeah, you just do +1. Okay. I usually just do continuous, but let's make, like, 5. Okay. There you go. We'd have some level of efficiency around here. Alright, inefficient. Okay, we don't have dirts. We need to deliver dirts to the research stations, and then we can keep researching. Alright. Looks like everyone's busy tidying up right now. Do we have our priorities straight? Oh, right, I forgot to give people the proper priorities. That's why. Okay, so yeah, you are an architect, so building should be wrench level. You're an engineer, so operate should be at wrench level. There we go. That's right, because when I did jobs I didn't have auto prioritize on. Okay, there we go. Good. Almond is sleeping. Sleeping wherever he might sleep, wherever he might lie. If somebody is sleeping on the floor, does that mean they need less sleep during their sleep cycle? Because that's one of those new things about this game is you used to not be able to assign people less sleep. Scheduling too few bedtime shifts may prevent my duplicants from regaining enough stamina to make it through the following day. So if I took away one of those bedtime shifts, they might get too tired, but some of my people fall asleep anyway, so are they making up for the sleep that they would miss? I mean, I feel like I could compensate. People with narcolepsy, I could maybe give them less sleep in their schedule to compensate. Would that work? Okay, so we got Frankie, tryptophobia, grease monkey, Nisbet, gastrophobia, buff, or Devin, small bladder, iron guts, who can farm, cook, and ranch. There's our cook. He doesn't have much cooking to begin with, but I don't know about no diarrhea, though. Iron gut doesn't seem that special, but small bladder isn't a bad thing, and he's a binge eater. I guess I'm going to go with Devin. And I'm going to rename that Aaron. Did I spell it right? Yeah, Kessinger. Okay. Aaron Kessinger. There you go. You can be this guy. Although we do have an excess of ranching skill going around. And you are now our chef. And potentially farmhand when we need one. Are we all idle? We're all idle. Okay. What do you mean? We don't have dirt? We need to dig dirt then. Dig. Dig some dirt. I didn't realize we were out of dirt. Usually I assign more random digging at this point. But yeah. Just dig, everyone. Although not the oxalate. Don't dig out that oxalate. Never mind. But dig this dirt. Just dig this whole area. Dig dug. There you go. Go at it, guys. And, I don't know, ladder up here? Sure. Let's just extend. And, yeah, maybe down there, too. We'll dig this area out. There's Aaron pumping out mush bars. You know, there's nothing like mush bars extruded by a really good chef. Like, you can taste the difference. Who extruded this? Man, it is really extruded well. You can tell it was extruded by the hands of a true professional. Okay, now it's downtime. People are talking about random things and enjoying their time off. People are starting to get a little stressed. Aaron is stressed. Why are you stressed? You're brand new. Oh, because you don't have a bed, maybe. Oh. Okay, I'll tell you what. Aaron, you can have Almond's bed, because he tends to sleep on the ground. He's used to sleeping on the ground anyways. Just for less stress. At this point, he's kind of used to sleeping on the ground. It's okay. Wait, where'd Aaron go? Is Aaron sleeping on the ground already? I don't know where Aaron went. Holly's only so big. Oh, you were sleeping on the ground over there. Whoops. Well, next night. Alright, we gotta get one more bed for one more person. I do forget about this. Yeah. Definitely almond. Extruded is like saying you microwave the TV dinner well. Well, I mean, you can screw that up. I mean, you microwave that TV dinner just right. You obviously were paying attention to the instructions to the letter. I mean, not only did you microwave it the exact amount of time the packaging said, but you also adjusted for our microwaves. You even paid attention to the fact that our microwaves power settings may vary. And, wait, where was... It was furniture, right? Yeah, cot. Okay, I was forgetting where my cot was. You paid attention to everything. You can microwave something well, is what I'm saying. We don't need a door over here. I mean, we could use one eventually in the future, but... Alright. Here we are. And I'll put it in one... No, we don't need a tile there. That'll work for a room. Okay. Our oxygen generation is insufficient. That is fine. We'll deal with that later. Okay, now, the things we need for... Now, see, this is where rocketry is. It's all the way over here, but you need this new type of research called interstellar research, which you get here. To get that, we're gonna need some materials. We can't just straight research all the way here. We're probably gonna need smelting for the advanced metals. We're probably also going to need to make plastic, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if we need plastic for rocketry, but I know we need smelting. I'm pretty sure we need smelting. There's a lot of things that require smelting that they don't tell you about. That's true too, Aaron. There's probably more recipes that require a microwave than any other cooking device. Oh, you're not serious. Well, yeah, that's true, actually. Well, no, not require a microwave. Well, there's a lot of foods that require a microwave nowadays, but they're designed for it. That's... Yeah, so you were joking and I misinterpreted that. Now, a food processor, that would be... A food processor is probably one of the more useful things for cooking, just because... Ah, that makes sense. And it sounds annoying the way it goes down. Hey, Jin Moulton, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Alright, we're doing okay for food right now, so I won't extrude any other mush bars. Maybe this ladder's a bit excessive. Actually, let's cut off the rest of this ladder. We've got more important things to be building at the moment. Like that cot. Or let's do sub-priorities. That's what we need to do. Prioritize. This has a higher priority. Not the door, just the things behind the door. Aaron's doing research. Oh, because we got nothing to cook. Maybe you shouldn't prioritize that as much as... You can farm, yeah. Aaron should be doing the farming. Aaron's involved in all parts of the process. Oh, well, Maya's doing that kind of research. Okay, so yeah, that's fine. We're getting both types of research done. Ah, that makes sense. No worries, Aaron. Yeah, it was just some delay. So no worries there. Man, I think it's really cool how... It's weird how the gases act sometimes, but I think it's really cool how they're represented, and that you can see the exact number of grams. Like, this square's freaking out. It doesn't know if it's carbon dioxide or oxygen. but like the way you can kind of see it flow or move. All right, now it's downtime. Oh, well, this cot should be assigned to Almond. There we go. You now have a bed. Everyone's got a bed. And they're all official bedrooms? Good. They're all official barracks with morale bonuses. People are happier. That's true. I guess... I thought it was just a game mechanic, but yeah, I guess if the gravity's low enough, gases wouldn't mix as easily, would they? Aaron, why did you decide to sleep there? You've got a bed. This is because you're... No, I don't know why. I don't know why you decided to sleep there. Oh, is no one mucking out of the... No one's mucking out the toilet. Uh-oh. We don't have anyone assigned to muck out the toilet. Well, you know what? We have assigned people to... Sometimes it's easier just to build a new one. We'll just build a new toilet. There you go. That way we don't have to empty them out as frequently. Who's prioritizing the tidy? Anyone prioritizing tidy? Like, we can have Samuel prioritize that. Does that count as tidy? What? Yeah, there you go. Good, Samuel. And we'll get a second toilet. No! You were just about to clean it out, and then you wet yourself because you, Samuel! Couldn't you hold it for just a few seconds? You were in the process of Samuel! Bad. Oh, no. Clean up on on floor 2. Everyone's got piss feet. Alright, well, could be worse. And now Aaron's doing the toilet, because Samuel just decided to wet himself instead. Yeah, let's build a second toilet, just so we don't have this happen again. Because, okay, Almond needs to use the bathroom too. Almond, don't wet yourself. I know you need to use the bathroom. Just, here, go over to the bathrooms. Just to make sure you don't wet yourself. Okay, I know you want a disinfectant. Good. Good boy. Good. Yes. Alright. Samuel is spoiling our water reserves. Execute him for the example. Oh, maybe. Maybe later. None of the water actually got to the water reserve, so we got it bottled up now. We bottled his urine. Hey. Hey, Ludego. Ah, can't wait for the sad stream today? Oh wait, was that supposed to be today? I was supposed to do... When did I do the sad stream last time? I was planning to do it at the same time as I did it last week. I didn't have the sad stream planned for today, but... Did I forget? I'm definitely gonna schedule it for next week. But yeah, like... It was this day last week, wasn't it? Oh, my bad. Because, yeah, that was... Oh, no, I'm forgetting. I'll have to check my scheduling, because... I did promise there would be more sad streams. Anyways, let's put in... Well, since that battery still has some power in it, we'll just put in a new battery here and connect it up. Because, yeah, that sad stream was amazing. It was fun. And we can't let Sad Man not do his sad thing. Yeah, it was last Friday indeed. Oh, crap. Okay, I wasn't thinking. I apologize. I wasn't thinking about it. Well, what if I threw in a what if I threw it together for later tonight? Would that happen? I don't know. I'd be playing really late into the night. You do need your weekly sadness. I usually don't do more than 2 streams a day. That's the issue here. So I don't know where I would put that in. But yeah, that's my bad. Oxygen not included can get very sad. But I guarantee there will be more sad streams. I guarantee there will be more sad streams, but yeah. I apologize, I wasn't thinking about that when I made the schedule. So where do I put that in? Yeah, I wish I... Yeah, I'll get all the depressed energy, that's for sure. Should we make more mush bars? We're down to 6,000 calories. Alright, we got our new battery put in. We're building this ladder down here. Well, let's see. What am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow, I'm doing Don't Starve Together and Vagante. Like, it'd be easier... What are the green sprays they're using? That is a disinfectant spray. We can see the germ overlay here. We can see that our supercomputer is covered in food poisoning. We got some food poisoning going around because of the polluted water. And also the outhouses. See, this is why I like to put the outhouses further away from everything else. So, that's because we got some food poisoning going around. That's not healthy, but at least we've got good immune systems, so we're doing okay. Hey, Chung Treyuman, good to see you again. Welcome to the stream. Wait a second. Nothing like our food extruder having, Nothing like our food extruder having food poisoning on it. Don't worry. The food that we extrude comes with some added microbes for extra things to... It's just some more things to eat. Food poisoning. Added value. All right, so yeah, let's move those toilets. Well, yeah, thanks for understanding about the sad stream. Cause I apologize. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's why I like to put my toilets in a cesspool. So we need to have a proper cesspool. That's, you know, the good old-fashioned medieval technology. I just built those there for convenience, so we're gonna move those. All right, so we're not gonna take you, Mr. Biohazard. We have Irritable Bowels Twinkle Toes, who likes construction. Camille here might not be bad. We have an anemic, flatulent, early bird gourmet. No, we already got a cook. Okay. So it's gonna be Camille here. And, let's see. Do I want this person? Athletics is nice. She vomits? Don't like a vomiter necessarily. Interested in operating. Well, her interests, it doesn't matter. We don't have to have them interested in the right thing, but we already have somebody who's interested in operating. Yeah, until we get actual plumbing. Sure. Yeah, and we can name this person later. Sure, we'll take the new person. Adrian, sure. If you don't mind being this person. Absolutely. There you are, Adrian. And we're gonna need to get you a barracks. I gotta do that every time we get a new person. I gotta remember to give them a barracks. Or a room. Your room can be where the toilets used to be. Congratulations. No. We'll probably take out those toilets in a second, though. Boom. Sounds good to me. And we should sweep this stuff up. Sweep up that junk. It's gonna keep creating... Oh, seriously, Ludago? Your dog Scooby has passed? Oh, man, that sucks. But, yeah. Well, I definitely feel for you right now, because... Yeah. Yeah, more sadness for sad man, but yeah. Yeah, I dealt with a serious loss like that recently with my cat, so. You know, at least you don't have to walk too far to get to the toilets, that's for sure. Adrian. But yeah. Like when Neko passed away, like, I never had a cat that I had owned from, I'd never raised a cat from a kitten. And, then had the, and then had that pet pass away. Like, I've had pets pass away before and it didn't affect me as much, but yeah. So, I'm very sensitive to other people's losses in these cases. Alright, how are we doing for stress levels? Aaron is the most stressed. But at least you're using your bed. We didn't quite finish. I should have upped the priority. We didn't quite finish Adrian's bed. So Adrian is sleeping on the floor next to the gates. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and Scooby was a cool name for a dog. That's awesome. So yeah. Me too. I definitely will miss all the licks, because my cat was a licking cat, so I'm gonna miss the cats, or the licks that my cat gave me. Just like my hands and stuff. Almond's sleeping. That's good. Alright, we got our new bed. This is a proper barrack, so that's good. Who's doing sweep up? Who's doing cleanup? Nobody's doing cleanup because he didn't assign it. Would that be storage? Storage. Alright, so who should do that? Samuel should do that because he's good at, he is so strong. And Adrian's new, so you can do that. Oh yeah, and we gotta give you a job. Do we have a builder right now? Yeah, we do. We have, but you're really good at it. We have Almond. Who's better at the job? Adrian is better at the job. Doesn't like it, but is good at it. So you can have that job. And then you can be the groundskeeper. And now we have somebody to tidy. Okay. There we go. New jobs for people. And so that means, yeah, people are still doing, Almond, could you also help with storage? Yes. Perfect. Feed homeless. Feed the homeless with other homeless. Well, at least, that works, sure. And I've got a lot of extra seeds, so I need to make some of these extra planters, so I don't have, because I don't have the better technology. Do I have 6? Let's just put them all right here, sure. Oh, we don't need to dig that high. Like that. Alright, and as long as research is coming along. Oh yeah, and these hurt the decor. So yeah, we don't want people living next to the farm because it makes for terrible decor. Is that new research done? What do we get? Ah, fire poles. Ah, okay. I probably want to put one of those in. Right here. We'll make it go straight through our base. Because fire poles are good. They can allow people to rapidly descend. Although it would make sense to put it next to the ladder. Well, it's not too far away from the ladder. I don't have to destroy my one storage container. Although that comes down on the supercomputer. I don't like that. You know, we don't have to have a fire pole that's insanely long, do we? Or I could move some things. What would be a good spot for that? Well, sure. We'll start right here. And it, well, okay. If we move a storage container, how much of a hassle is that? Everything that's in the storage container probably goes falling out. That does sound annoying. All right, you know what? Yeah, sure. We'll just build it right here. And we won't move the supercomputer, at least in the moments. we can bring it down like that, and we'll figure everything else out later. Sure, whatever. Go! Deconstruct. Done. Alright, new fire pole. What else do we get? Temperature shifting plates. If we have temperature issues, that will be the good way to do it. Insanely long fire poles seem like a health hazard. Yes! That's why we need them. That's why we need one. Yeah. You just start falling and you never stop. Wah! Well, I mean, if the end of the fire pole ends up, it just spaces you. It ejects you out into space if you fall off the fire pole. That's what we need to do. We need to, because that's another thing. You can actually get access to space now, and you can also build like what was it, like solar panels, too. So that's kind of cool. Also, who's supposed to be tidying? Because people are building when they're supposed to be tidying. Oh, I see. Well, yeah, I need to take down that priority. Because people should be storaging things. Oh, that's right, our storage is full. That's why things aren't being stored. We need a new storage compactor. So I'll put that here, I guess. Sure. Hey, Narrow Malpolio. Or Narrow Mapello. Good to see you. You should play Finding Paradise? Sounds good. Yep. Yeah, now you can actually get to the surface, or you can get out to space. But Finding Paradise. Wait, no, I was like, have I heard of that one? There was a game called Rakuen. Oh, did you just drop a mealworm into here? You dropped a meal lice into here. We're gonna have to recover that later. That's probably gonna go bad. Why'd you drop that there? Who just dropped that? It's a waste of food. Don't drop your meal lice. Ah, that makes sense, Chung. Well, still, I'm glad I'm getting your texts. But yeah, there certainly is a larger delay when you're on the other side of the world. That's for sure. Exactly. But yeah, Rakuen Rakuen is the Japanese word for paradise. So hello Rakuen is hello paradise. Ah, it's a sequel to the moon. Oh, that's right. So, there was a developer who sent me a game that I meant to play. There's actually a couple developer games I've been meaning to play that I haven't got around to. But there was another one called, like, To the Moon in 80 Days. But I don't think... I think... Like, or something like that. But it wasn't just playing To the Moon. So I think it was a different game. But that does remind me... There's a lot of games I need to get to. But yeah, that sounds cool. Alright, so I got... Yeah, people will store things. People are putting things on a container. Especially the contaminated water. We need this contaminated water to get into that container so we don't... yeah, have tons of polluted oxygen everywhere. Oh, also, all our oxalate is gone. We need to actually start making oxygen. I'm looking at the oxygen levels, and it's actually barely breathable in here. Okay. Well, we need just some of these algae thingamajigs. I'll put one next to the plants. That's a good idea. And maybe next to the science. Okay. Oh, that's okay, Aaron. But yeah, thanks. Thanks for liking and coming by. It was nice talking to you. And yeah, thanks for saying that. I appreciate that. All right. I don't like to decommission tiny batteries when they're full of energy, but I want to replace this. Also, priority 9 on these suckers. We need to make these. We need oxygen now. We can't just stop relying, or we're no longer relying on oxalate. Hook it up. Hook it up. Our food needs oxygen, and we need oxygen. And we stop. Okay, we broke the supercomputer. Fix the supercomputer. Yeah, people are having to heave when they breathe. And that's not healthy. Alright, good. We're making oxygen! Hooray! Look at us. Also, that's right, I was researching a smelter, but I might want to research meal preparation, because having a grill would be nice. Although we're pretty far along on smelting, but we'll come back to smelting. Because food's an issue, too. Yeah, let's make some more mush bars. People have to hold their breath when they're down here. Alright, now things are looking a bit better. It's very important for your food to have oxygen. I could see even adding another oxygen unit down here, too. Sure, why not? We'll hook that sucker up. I'm gonna need a lot of algae, but it works. I mean, at least people can use this fire pole now, but why aren't we digging this out? Entombed. Oh, yeah, well, okay, because nobody's on digging. Okay, priority 9, dig. Right here. Because we want to use the supercomputer. At least Maya's going to dig it out eventually, because she can't do her research otherwise, right? Okay, fine. Priorities, dig. Who do I have on? Do I have a miner? I don't even think I have a miner right now, do I? Where was digging? Dig, 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 dig. Okay, there's... Yeah, nobody gives a crap about digging. You should at least have it... Well, here, you can be very high. Priority. Almond. Maybe you can do that. I guess we'll do that tomorrow. The only person who's stressed is Aaron. Although some people are having trouble breathing whilst they sleep. That is a bit of an issue. Okay, well, we're getting air back into our barracks. Air will get back there eventually. Good, good, Almond. Good man. Alright. Now I'll leave that digging as one arrow. Okay, that's all I wanted. Not worried about any other digging. We have our cesspool toilets. We're cleaning up our urine bottles. We're disinfecting everything. We've had some issues, but we're recovering. And Maya Winkler's immune system has only been partially, like, weakened, so this is good. Alright, yeah, we definitely could use some oxygen down there. Is that hooked up? Okay, increase the priority on deliveries to the algae machine. So our scientists can start breathing down there. That'd be nice. In fact, there's some algae right there that could just be shoved right into this. You could just pick it up and shove it right in there. Or you could pick it up and shove it in there. Fine. Fine. Somebody will deliver it to the frickin' priority 9. Deliver it. Somebody. Oh, the supercomputer is also priority 9. Priority 8 on the supercomputer. Okay. Well, it is important to deliver things to the supercomputer, though. We'll make that priority 7. Awaiting delivery. Don't make me angry. Don't make me destroy this whole colony because you're not doing... Well, I probably could command these people better. It's like, don't make me get angry at you just because you're not doing what I tell you. People are on delivery, right? People are doing delivery. Are they doing delivery? No, people actually aren't doing... Okay, so it is my fault because I didn't assign priorities for that. Okay, supply things. You should also supply things. Everyone who does storage should also do supply. It's time to potentially get a new person, although I'm not sure I should at this point. Then again, you do seem exceptional. You can't dig, but you can dive. You have diver's lungs. And you seem terrible. You seem okay. Diver's lungs and caregiver. And you only have one down thing is you don't ever dig. You're an ugly crier. Sure. Alright. Well, fine. We will take a new person. I was thinking I wasn't going to take a new person just because I'm going to have trouble dealing with this many people. And we have a groundskeeper already. Well, for the time being, it couldn't hurt to have 2 groundskeepers. Sure. And then maybe I'll turn you into a gopher. Actually, no. You know what? Actually, or do we have a gopher? I don't think we do. We do now. Okay. Good. And what else did you like to do? Ranch, if anyone ever does that. Care. It's interesting that you can't have a doctor. No one can do care. But now we actually have a proper doctor. Wait, I don't want to turn your priority down. Anyone else good at doctoring? Anyone else who's good at doctoring should get a little arrow there. But cool, so we have a doctor. But I find it interesting that there isn't a doctor occupation. Like, that's your job. I mean, I guess because you don't need to do doctoring a lot, but if you have a large colony and you have, like, an epidemic, you do need a doctor. You do need, like, a lot of that, so... I guess let's build a med bay, too. So a med bay needs the following things. It needs a toilet. I'll put it on this side. Maybe I should put it down here and make it a separate thing past the toilets. Oh. I might actually just do that. Just because you do have to put a toilet with it, and I do want the germs to go down. And no, we'll just put it over here, whatever. Yeah, okay. So a door. A medical bed. Well, we don't have a mess table yet, so we can't complete the med bay. But as soon as we research the mess table, shouldn't be too long. Yeah. I'll be able to do that. Hey, Caden Glass, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. It's been a little bit. So it's good to see you again. Although it hasn't been that long. Alright, good. Now this is online. Now, okay, now our base, the main part of our base has oxygen. That's good. I don't care if the toilet's down tier. You guys, you know, it's probably best that there's no oxygen in the toilet with the toilets. That way, you're holding your breath for 2 reasons. But even if you stop holding your breath, it doesn't stink, because there's no medium for the stench to move in, right? So, hey. Yeah. I like the idea of outhouses having no oxygen. And actually, yeah, let's deconstruct this toilet now that it's full. Rather than mucking it out, we'll just deconstruct it. Good. Oh wait, did I forget to build a new... You're sleeping on the pole? How? Ah. Tabs. Oh, okay. Sure. Totally accurate battle simulator? I didn't think that was free, but that's free. Cool. Eventually I should do a no oxygen run of the game. How is that possible? Oh, is that where everyone dies? I'm guessing that's a joke. Totally. We'll totally do a no oxygen run. That should be easy. You just need to give everyone spacesuits. Alright, keep extruding, Aaron. We're gonna need it. How close are we to getting, I wasn't sure if you were being serious there or not, but yeah. Pretty sure. Pretty sure there's no way to pull that one off. Although, what do I know? Alright. You have to have, you can do it with robots. You just need to turn everyone into robots. Or vampires. Yeah, a 2 minutes run game of no oxygen, a no oxygen run, exactly. All right, so now we got our mess table. Perfect. So we can get, most importantly, our electric grill, which I'll put that next to the microbe musher, or not, because there's not a lot of room there. I could put it up here. Well, then again, we'll have the bars. We'll be taking meal ice, and we'll be taking bars. Or we could put this grill in the most unsanitary location in the entire base. Oh. Does that affect the food that's cooked? I think it does, right? The quality of the ingredients affects the food that's cooked. Well, we'll clean it up. Alright. But see, it's between this food and this food, so I thought it's a happy medium and it's a spot there. Alright, those wires suck. Whoops. But currently, this is where the most germs are, right? Actually, this thing's covered in germs. Can we clean this thing off? That disinfect that. Yeah, more often they sleep on the ladder. You'd have to be really talented to sleep on a fire pole. I have fallen asleep on a ladder though once. It was the ladder to my bunk bed when I was a kid. Because when you're a kid, it's a lot easier to stay up late. But you know, I was climbing up the ladder to get to my bunk bed and I didn't quite make it. But, so I have, you know, you can fall asleep on a ladder. You'd have to have one hell of a grip to fall asleep on a pole though. I mean, like, I'm not saying you can't do it, but like, I don't know, you'd have to be like a rock climber. And like have like the natural muscles to just like... It was funny though, when I fell asleep on a ladder, I woke up with a big mark on the front of my face, or the side of my face, because I fell asleep like that. So it was at a big rung mark on the side of my face whenever I woke up. Alright, so mush fry, that's mush bars. How tired were you at that point? I was very, very tired at that point, yes. Because, yeah, we had stayed up. Or, I think I had stayed up for more than a day, that's right. I was kind of seeing how long I could stay up, so I had stayed up for more than 24 hours. Yeah. I already had pulled an all-nighter, and I was trying to do another. I think that was the case, because I remember doing crazy stuff like that when I was a kid. It's like, I'm going to do an all-nighter, and I'm going to just keep not sleeping, because not sleeping means more time playing video games, or whatever I want to do, you know? Oh. But, yeah. So, like, but the thing is, like, I didn't fall asleep entirely on the ladder. Like, I remember I had, like, my head... and my arms. I remember I had my arms on the mattress and my head on the rung. So I was like, so since my arms were up on the mattress, I had like a little bit of more weight. So I didn't fall asleep entirely on the ladder, but like 90% of me was on the ladder and my arms were like, that way I didn't like fall. That's the way I didn't fall off. Because otherwise you could see yourself easily falling off the ladder. But like, if you have at least a little bit of your weight on the mattress, but still, I still count that as falling asleep on the ladder because, like, almost all of my body was on the ladder when I slept. It was like I woke up, I was like, yeah. It was funny. It's like, I'm surprised I fell asleep here. I'm on a ladder? How'd this happen? Oh. But I was probably so sleep deprived that I was kind of delirious at that point too, because like I hardly even remember climbing up the ladder and falling asleep, but I definitely remember waking up. Oh. But yeah, I just didn't quite make it to the top. Yeah, falling asleep on ladders, hopefully included in the next updates. Well, people can fall asleep on ladders right now. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I don't know about narcolepsy. You can certainly eat on a pole. Oh, did I forget to make... Oh, no. Oh, I forgot to give somebody a bed again. It's the second night that somebody's sleeping without a bed, right? Because I got 6 people. I've got 5 beds. Whoops! Well, why don't you sleep on the med bed? Mari, why don't you sleep on the medical bed? Oh, I wouldn't want to sleep on a medical bed if there's no medical situation. I'll sleep on the floor instead. It's fine. Sleep on the medical bed. I messed up. All right, here we'll make another room here. Before I forget to make a bed again, let's do this. Not bad. There we go. A barracks. This whole floor will be barracks. Alright. We're having a bit of a food shortage. We'll need to extrude more food. Aaron's cooking up a storm, though, so that's good. I was gonna say, rather than mucking out that toilet, maybe we should just delete it, but next time. Well, actually, you just got started, didn't you? Yeah, you know what? Samuel, rather than mucking out that toilet, just destroy it. I like that idea better. Ah, thanks, Maya. Yeah, I appreciate that. You know, I really... I mean, comedy is one of my favorite things, so that's a huge compliment to me to be told that this is funny. Ah, but you gotta go to bed. Sounds good. Well, yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it. That's a really... I appreciate that comment greatly. And I hope you have a good night. And I hope you found that eraser. So, yeah, see you tomorrow. And I'm glad you got to be a part of it. I'm glad you got to be a character in the game, Maya. Your character's still doing well for now. Although your immune system's a little bit down. Good thing we got the med bed. Oh, right. I'm forgetting a table for people to eat at. It was here, right? Mess table. The medical bay deserves a mess table. And, I don't know, some mess tables near the food. That would be a good idea. There we go. That's probably good. And then the med bay also required a toilet. And then we will have a properly functioning med bay. There we go. Because a med bay is designed to quarantine people in it, so that's why it's got all your creature comforts. So the person can live there and not come out and infect everyone else. Alright. I'm a little bit concerned about our food situation, but everything else is going along fine. We're getting lots of research done, so that's good. Oh, I was gonna say, why aren't we sweeping up these? Again, our storage container's full. Okay, so a new storage container. Can we put it in your room? If we put it in a room, would that still be considered a barracks? Would you mind having a storage container in your room? Would that ruin the barracks? Oh, dogs will do that. Your dog just ate something from the trash can? Well, I just hope it wasn't something very unhealthy for him. As long as it's not chocolates. I guess that's okay. But yeah, definitely a nasty habit that dogs have. My cat would love to knock trash cans over if they were her height. But she wouldn't eat anything from the trash, but we have like smaller trash cans that are about my cat's height. And she would investigate those and then knock them over, and she would feel so proud of herself because then she would investigate things. My cat would also like to knock glasses of water over at one point. It was a phase, though. She got out of that phase, but if she found a glass of water sitting on a table or sitting on the floor, she would start reaching in it, and then she would knock it over. And she might lick a little bit of the water from the glass she knocked over. A banana peel. I don't know if banana peels are bad or good for dogs. I do know that we are completely and totally out of food, which is a great concern. Let us dig to this food over here. And also, you can sometimes find muck roots. So yeah, let's dig. You can sometimes find roots in the ground to dig. So like these spots, these little... Let's just dig. If you dig, you can find free food sometimes. So let's do more things to get food. We're gonna need it. So I'm a little bit worried. We don't want to start dealing with starvation. And why are we not producing loaves here? Oh, should I up the priority of this puppy? Probably should. And the grill. Okay, good. Aaron's cooking. Yeah, and more real estate, exactly. So yeah. Yeah, digging is good for resources and real estate. Absolutely. Alright, I'll leave that oxalate, though. And we can get access to this oxalate. Will give us some more oxygen. Ah, and there's a muckroot over there we can eat. And there's a mealwood seed down there we can get for more mealwood. Alright. We're not starving. We don't have much food. Maya... Okay, Maya just woke up. I was going to say, Maya just fell asleep on the job, but Maya's back. Alright, we're delivering all sorts of stuff to this new container, and... Yeah, and it doesn't affect the barracks, so... Yeah, I wasn't sure if you could, if it would, disrupt the barracks by having one of those in there, but... Apparently not. All right, all our meal wood is growing, so we have more food in the future as long as we can survive for now. Ah, research completes. Okay, cool. So we have the smelter. I don't know exactly how the smelter works. All I know is it produces refined metals from metal ore, and then that's needed for some later things. What should I... Yeah, this game is like Don't Starve on steroids, or a bit like RimWorld. To me, yeah, either Don't Starve on steroids or RimWorld. You take RimWorld and put it sideways, because RimWorld is top down. So it's like a sideways RimWorld. I find, yeah. Well, it's made by the people who make Don't Starve, but it's also very similar. RimWorld is a very similar good comparison too. Ah, that's right. There was automation. You could automate things. I don't know how automation works, but we have to get that to get here. Yeah, let's... All right, now we're going to shoot for the stars. We're going to shoot for rocketry. So we need to invent... We need to learn a lot of stuff before we can do that. Apparently, we're going to get advanced power regulation. Transformers. Oh. Ah, transformers prevent overloading. Oh, that's cool. Heavy wires. Yeah, so apparently you can automate a lot of stuff. Yeah. Oh, but there's no one to come to raid your base. Yeah, hopefully someday. Hopefully someday there will be, but that's right. Yeah. Like, there is combat in this game. There is attacking and combat, but it's, it mostly involves us killing critters and not, like, them killing you, from what I understand. And you don't get attacked. You don't get attacked by raiders, so... Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. But who knows? Who knows what they've got in store for the future when they patch this? Aliens show up, yes. I mean, so they do have a game mechanic for combats. We don't need... we don't have enough food. We don't need any of you guys. None of you guys look special, and I'm running low on food, so I'm going to say no for now. My colony is doing fine right now. I'm just going to keep it that way. You know, you can't... If you can't support more kids, don't have them. Kind of thing. We'll wait until... Oh, that's where you're not digging through here. Yeah. Alright, everyone's doing their thing. Had some skill increases. Don't care about any of these helps. That's fine. Alright, the colony seems to be functioning quite well right now. We're using our tables. We're happy about that. We don't have enough tables for everyone, but that's okay. Everyone's able to eat. Oh, we don't have enough algae. Oh. Well, we definitely need to do some mining then. Mine out this algae. Mine out that algae. Get a little bit of that algae. Alright, we may need to reassign somebody to digging. Yeah, we might want to do that. So who is... Like, maybe the groundskeeper. Do you like digging? No, you're okay with it. I guess we can make Almond do it. Was there someone else? Oh, Maya can now be a better scientist. Alright, you have been promoted. Alright, we'll keep everyone else as they are. There might have been a better person to put on digging, though. There's not a lot of tidying to be done left, so I'll let Almond do it. But yeah, it's cool with these new jobs, you can specialize people further. Because you certainly could specialize some people, but now there's lots more reasons to do that. Alright, we're pumping out oxygen. We were pumping out a little bit of oxygen. Ah, are they? Yeah, that makes sense. Scientists are using algae to create space food for astronauts. The more you know. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, because it's not that hard to create algae. It sounds like the tricky part would be making it enjoyable to eat, right? Let's build another toilet. One of our toilets is full. We could muck it out, but I'll just build a new one. Oh, we are building one right here, too. Oh, good. He's mucking it out. Okay, good. Ah, you can't plumb, or, yeah, you can't plunge in the toilet fast enough without breathing some air. Go back up for some oxygen. Okay, research complete. Your colony requires wash basins. I beg to differ. Oh. Wash basins? Aren't those just a waste of water? Why don't we just use a disinfectant spray in the medbed? You only have so much water, I mean, but yeah, it might be a good idea to get... Oh yeah, and we do have... Oh, you start with the technology. I thought I had to research it. I'm sorry, yeah. Yeah, wash basins. Wash basins... Wash basin right here. There we go. And we'll make it one-directional, because, like, basically the idea is that anyone who passes by the wash basin will use it in a certain direction. And we want people that are leaving the toilets. Okay, so yeah. Alright, so how's this work? So if people are moving to the right, they'll use the wash basin, right? Yeah. That way, anyone coming from the toilets washes their hands. There you go. Almond's using it. Okay. And he saw his friend, so he's happy. Ah, Maya and Almond are friends. Good. Alright. We have a wash basins. Congratulations. And everyone's immune system is doing good. So. Only Maya Winkler is a little bit unhappy. But only a little. If people start to get too unhappy, I can start changing their... Oh, crap, we're out of food. We're completely out of food. Okay, are we harvesting these? Yeah, we're harvesting those. And Aaron does the farming. Anyone else enjoy farming? That could help out with that. We might have to increase farming priorities. I know, if Aaron's not producing food, he will harvest food. So we have Aaron constantly working on food, which is good. Okay, so yeah. Each of these are a couple calories, so that's good. But it's better if we cook them. Alright, Aaron's constantly on food, so we're doing okay. And somebody's extruding too. Okay, good. Okay, we're good for food. I was getting a little worried when it says we have 0 calories, because then that's when people start starving. Naturally. And I've had casualties that way and had colonies die that way too, so. We've at least managed to avoid the Grim Reaper there. Mealwood seeds, good. Guess we'll just keep doing planters. Ah, Aaron did not go to sleep. He left chat to focus on the game. Definitely. I mean, he's right here. You know, he wanted to really get in the game. Exactly. He's still with us. He was just getting distracted. That's why his character wasn't operating as well during the first part of the stream. He was too busy talking in chat. Alright, Almond's still in the digging? Oh, he's also supplying. Yeah, get digging. Good, good. Ah, yes. And more seeds. Yep, we're finding mealwood seeds in the ground. That's what these spots are. So yeah, you definitely want to dig out all these little spots to get freebies. Ah, and free food. A muckroot. Nice. Yeah, that's free food right there. 1,600 calories of deliciousness. Not good food quality, but who cares? If you're getting close to dying, who cares about the quality of the damn thing? Okay, I think we got enough mush bars for now, so we'll turn that off. Just focus on cooking them. Yeah, we got a bunch more mealwood seeds, so that's good. That's good. All right, let's extend this, because apparently we need more farmland. Why aren't you growing? Oh, fertilization. Okay. Now I know you can get like farm tiles. Although, and you can rotate them, but I don't know how they're superior to planter boxes exactly. I know how hydroponic farms are better. I don't understand how farm tiles are exactly superior, because, well, oh, I do know one way they're superior. They take up less space than a planter box. But on the other hand, a planter box, if farm tiles get coated with a layer of water, the hatch ate my meal lice. I didn't know they could do that. I don't like killing hatches, but you can't eat my meal lice here. I can't have you here. I can have hatches up there. We have plenty of hatches, but you can't eat my meal lice hatch. We're gonna have to kill that thing. All right, people, who kills things? You kill things. I just can't have a hatch there. It's not there. All right. Only still in the ground. Get him out of the ground. I can't have that. I'll replace that tile with a metal tile, but I just can't have my hatch eating my food. There we go, we killed it. Okay. Alright. Because hatches are useful. You want to keep hatches around. But we'll get more hatches. You can even hatch more hatches. But I don't like it eating... And it turns things into coal. So you get lots of coal, lots of fuel for the future, but... I don't want it to eat my food. That's the one thing I ask, that it just doesn't eat my food. I just can't have it right there. Because converting food into coal does not seem like a good proposition. Alright. Oh, Maya's providing the power? Why are you providing the power, Maya? Stop that. I'm gonna have you stop producing power because you don't need to. Yeah, just go ahead and go to sleep instead. Much better. Much better. We are actually using up a lot of power now. Could I shut... Oh yeah, if you shut something off, it disables the power drain, so... We'll actually shut this thing off for now. Because otherwise it drains a passive amount of power. We don't need the mush thing for now. We need the grill, but we don't need the mush. The micro musher. Alright, so turn that off. That'll at least increase our power efficiency a little bit. Oh, people are idle? Ah, okay. Well, we need more jobs then. The food. More planter boxes. There you go. And we've got access to this oxygen. That's good. Just keep digging. Where else? Anywhere there's one of these spots we should dig. Maybe more ladders too? A bit more ladder. Yeah, ladder all the way up here to get access to that. And this oxalite stuff. Dig this. Dig that. Dig all of these. Alright. There you go. Alright. Things have been progressing along quite well. Duplicate. Joshua. Twinkle Toes. Bubbles. You're a researcher. You don't have good learning, though. Pacifist Twinkle Toes. Doesn't seem like a bad person to have. Binge eater when stressed. I don't like the idea of a slow learner, though. Sure, I'll take you. Alright, fine. And you can also be a research assistant. And, Mari, you're way too much of a fan of research. Like, stop that. You should be more inclined to operate things than research. Yeah, it sounds good. Otherwise, the actual researcher's not going to be able to get things done. And I guess we could even potentially add another manual generator, considering we're having people idle. Sure. Until we get a better... Oh, well, we do have a coal. Maybe I should add a coal generator, because we got a lot of coal right here. Yeah, we'll add a coal generator right here, too. That'll make our lives easier. Was most of the coal right here? Well, we're going to build it right there. Alright, because we're consuming a lot more power these days. Alright, wire that sucker up. There we go. Alright, anything else I need to worry about? Job mastered. Who, what? Adrian mastered his architect job. Good. Now he can be a full architect. Congratulations, Adrian. All right. Everything else is going well? Everything else is going well. Well, we could have more calories. Now we're doing okay for calories. We haven't quite reached a food shortage, but... Oh, people are getting unhappy. Maya Winkler, in particular, is unhappy. Okay. That's because she just got a promotion. And the more you promote someone, the more expectations they have for happiness. Morale expectation, 12. Okay, so... Because Maya Winkler has a higher morale expectation, we should create the happier schedule. A happier schedule with more downtime for Maya in particular. Congratulations, Maya. Because you're such a good scientist, you get more downtime. You work hard, you play hard. Should I even give her 3? I'll give you more downtime because you're doing pretty bad, and I'll knock it back. Everyone else is doing fine, but Maya's gonna snap someday. And maybe we should get arts, too. It'd be nice if we got arts. Yeah, we should get some arts. That'd be nice. To help people's happiness. So we might have to research that. What kind of research was that? That was just down here. That's easy. Artistic expression. Should we bother, though? Because that's a bit of a... No, we must go straight for rocketry. We gotta get rocketry. Well, we can live without arts. Maya's sleeping on a ladder. That's fine. She's also grimy and hungry. Aaron's better at running in a machine. That's good. We fully powered things up. Bubbles is doing some research as well. Did I see somebody idle for a second? Oh, they were. Oh, I see. Maya's mining right now just because we don't have enough basic research tables open. We could make another standard research table. I guess this is okay for now. I won't worry about it too much. Oh, and that's advanced mining. Well, don't worry about that. Wouldn't mind having access to this. Oh, don't get stuck, you guys. Here, I'll build some stairs for you. Alright, you're idle. Should we build another research table? Maybe we should build another research table if we want to get things done fast. Sure, another standard research station. Why not? We seem to need a lot of standard research. Okay. I can always shut it off if I don't need it. If I want access to more of this place... Yeah, we'll build, we'll dig over there. I could get a dusk cap over here. Getting new types of food wouldn't be bad. Oh, wow, we have 9 mealwood seeds? We must have found a lot of those. I guess maybe I'll build another row of this stuff? I'm making a lot of mealwood plants. Compensate for the gate's height there. Do I have to have it that high? Not really. I'll build it like that. It's a little annoying having a stair step there, but hey. We'll dig out a whole new area for my planters. Well, I guess we don't necessarily need to replace the whole ceiling. Alright, so it's Maya's downtime. Maya's still steadily getting more stressed, though. Oh. And Marie is, researching again, but that's fine. People are unhappy about the quality of the food right now. That's okay. Can you cook muck roots? Stuffed berry. Pepper bread. Frost bun. Pickled mealworm. I'll do continuous for the fried mushroom. Basically, just continuous for any of these. If we actually have the ingredients. I just don't think we have the ingredients for most of these, yeah. Oh, we're getting fresh sources of oxalate, so that's good. Alright, yeah, our oxygen situation's good. It's the food situation that's just a little bit more concerning, but yeah, we'll have that worked out pretty soon here. That hatch will be in line with my mealworms, won't it? I'll have to get rid of this hatch, too. Oh, well, the hatch turns into food, though. Alright, well, we can keep the hatch over here, but... I don't want the hatch crossing over, that's all. Still, it's a shame to have to kill them. There probably was a way I could have done that without killing it, but... Alright, I want this whole area covered in planter boxes. Alright, lots of research is getting done. All the research tables are being used. That's good. We're getting lots of research done very quickly. I don't think I could research much more quickly than this without causing my colony some serious health issues. I was just about done with the advanced research. Let's see, and how many more technologies do we need? So we got automation, or automatic control, and advanced power regulation. We're going to get generic sensors in a bit. Ah, smart battery. Stores most runoff from generators, but loses charge over time. Wait, how's that better than a normal battery? Oh, logic input becomes active when charged above the set threshold. Ah, okay. That's why it's a smart battery. You can have a logic input. Okay. So you can say... You can tell it to do certain things under certain conditions. Like, if we're at half power, like, don't power up this thing. Like, yeah, I understand. A smart battery could say, hey, we're at critical power levels. Let's only power up the life support system when we're... What do you mean we have... Or, oh, 4 points. Wait, okay. I thought I was saying we have 4,805... We have 4.8 of a seed? How did you get that 0.8 of a seed? And how are we going to plant 0.8 of a seed? More importantly. Well, we're about to find out how you plant 0.8 of a seed? How do you get 0.8 of a seed? How did that happen? Was the seed, like, messed up? No, we're not pointing that. We're not planting that 0.8 of a seed. Yeah, I don't know how that happened, you guys. Oh, and it turns it into used water, so it even keeps the used water. That's cool. I haven't used wash basins much. Wash basins are still pretty new for me. Well, they're still pretty new in general. Alright, so I have a shine. I have a little shine bug here. Could I get away with some blossom seeds here? I'm gonna plant them and see if I can get away with it. Although I usually want to lock the shine bug in place, but then you also need to have food. Well, otherwise I can always put in a light fixture. We'll go for it. Ah, cool. My coal power plant's working now. Nice. Looks like a crazy accordion. Alright, do we have research priorities done right? You've got one. You've got one. Well, actually, I'll even out yours, because, yeah. You both got one, but maybe you should have higher priority on operate. People who are not scientists. Yeah. Rather than doing research. And definitely people without skill should have it lower. A fitting description, the coal generator? Yeah, I would say so. Although I think accordions, a good old... Let's power up the old squeeze box. I do like accordions. They are a funny instrument. And that's one of those things. I think Clay has an excellent sense of humor. It kind of shows in everything they do. So, you know, I feel like they try to intentionally make things like this, or the tall birds, or anything in their games. Like, it's intentionally, they try to intentionally make things silly or funny in their world. And I find that just to be fantastic. Just like having some intentional silly things in there. It makes the world just a bit more wondrous in some ways. Flatulent mole hands, slow. No, I reject all of you. I don't need more people. My colony is running fine as it is, and I don't need it upset. Although Maya's slowly going crazy. We're gonna have to give Maya more free time, because she is a delicate genius. At least until we can get some arts. Maybe we need to research arts. How? Oh, well, we're not that far away. We're not that far away from rocket technology. Okay, forget arts. If Maya goes insane, that'll just be, that's just how it goes. I mean, all's Maya does when she goes insane is just cry in an ugly way, right? So, I mean, how bad could that be? Properties. Yeah, morale 4 at 12. Okay, so barracks. Yeah, her expectations are just too high. Maybe I need to demote Maya just so that her expectations aren't so high, because otherwise she's gonna snap, or I won't be able to have her work at all. Although I think a demotion would not make anyone happy either, but, you know. Apparently in this game, people don't put quite so much of their status on their job, so. Yeah. I'll have to put Maya Winkler back down to a scientist. Just because. Otherwise, she's gonna go crazy. Yeah, there's not that much of a penalty to her research. And then we can re-promote her later, because I think you need a higher level scientist to do the high-end research, so yeah, it'll be okay. Everything else going okay? Looks like we're out of coal for now, but that's okay. Oh, and that shine bug left these, so yeah, we might have to install a light fixture over here. Ah. Yeah. Instead of a scientific like space exploration rockets, you were thinking, yeah, rockets for combats. Well, I mean, to turn it into an attack rocket, all you need to do is not pilot it very well. If we crash the rockets, then it'll turn into a weapon pretty quickly. But yeah, not the weapon kind of rockets yet. But we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. All right, so we've got some idle people. Let's just dig some stuff up. What else should we dig up? We need better miners to get through this obsidian. So it's Mike mainly we're dealing with this area until we dig through it. Although, do we have... Who's our best miner right now? It's Allman. Can an apprentice miner get through here? Yes, he can, actually. So we can get through the obsidian. Do we want... Ooh, hey! There's one of those buildings. But it's in chlorine. Terrible, unbreathable chlorine. Okay, well, we want to get in here. Oh, but we actually don't have to go through the... Well, no, we do have to go through the chlorine because there's chlorine right there. Is there a way we can... No. We'll need technology to prevent us from dying from chlorine if we want to do that. But let's start doing that. And we'll dig our way most of the way there. We just won't finish it off. And then we'll research an airlock. We're going to need some research airlocks. That's what we're going to need to do. Okay, so where was airlocks? Airlocks were like way back here. That would kind of take us off our path a bit, but it's not that expensive of a technology. Sure, we'll research airlocks. All right. So researching airlocks is a good idea if I want to see what that room's all about. Because I remember those could be quite beneficial. Wait, now chlorine gas, would that... As long as you hold your breath, that doesn't kill you. But I don't want it getting into my base. That's the main thing. But I don't think it kills you right away just by being in the stuff, right? I actually don't have a lot of experience with chlorine in this game, so I don't know for sure, but I just remember it was really, really, really bad to breathe it, right? I know it's not good for people in real life, that's for sure. Marry your idol? Can't you help with... Oh, well, no ladders, okay. Well, I gotta give you something to do, so, Wait, are you not... Can you... Oh, those are not done growing, okay. Do we need... Yeah, plants. Plants 1.4 seeds. Plant that 0.4 of a seed there. And I'll dig more of this out. More planting space. There you go. Buildings lack resources. Oh, the algae deoxidizers are running out of resources. Okay, so we're gonna need more algae. Alright. Then dig out that vein of algae. Dig out that vein of algae. And we'll need to start getting an alternate form of oxygen. Because we can't just live off of algae deoxidizers all day. Oh yeah, there's a vein of algae here, if we can reach it. take all that. That. And this. If you can reach it. Yeah, and also let's replace the floors with tiles so we can move around faster. That'll definitely keep people busy. It'll upset some things, but it'll improve things. Like, the buildings won't work until we're done building the floors. Oh, and the micro musher... Oh, no, I turned it off. I was going to say, it's not working right now. I thought it was because of the regular floor, but no. But yes, you think you're Kim. Like Kim Jong... Or Kim Jong-un with the missiles, yes. Well, there's always that possibility. Right, hydrogen. A hydrogen generator. Right. And there was another oxygen generator that converted stuff into hydrogen, right? Like water into hydrogen. And there was also a scrubber. We might need the other oxygen technology soon, too. Although I was kind of hoping to rush past that. We're getting lots of work done. We got enough food, because I've got all these mealworms, so that's good. We're replacing all the floors. Aye, hydrogen for the hydrogen bomb, yes. Absolutely. And then we can put it on our rockets. A hydrogen bomb, then we complete the rocketry, and then all the other colonies will pay. They'll have to give in to my demands. I'll make demands and they'll have to give in to me. Then they'll lift the embargo. The trade embargo. That's why we haven't been getting trade. It's like, where's all the trade? It's because of the embargo. That those foreign powers put on us. But we'll show them. We'll show all of them. Or something like that. There's my storage compactor. I was like, what? I thought I had more. Okay, put that there? Sure. Okay, research complete. We can now make an airlock. Maybe we should research the other air systems. That's probably going to be important soon. But we're so close to rocketry. Yeah, we probably want the other air systems. Hey, Consi. Or Conse. Villain? Good to see you. Or Volm. Conse Volm. Good to see you on the Twitch side of things. Some say embargoes are the messenger of war. I have not heard that quotes, but that makes a lot of sense. Oh, Con 7. Oh, I was I was reading the letters. It's a Roman numeral. Okay, whoops. Con 7. Because you have an N at the end. After you do a Roman numeral and then an N at the end of it. But still, yeah. That makes sense. Con 7. Okay. It's Roman numerals, dummy. Alright. That makes sense. And that definitely makes your name easier to say, too. Alright, so is there anything else I should be concerned about? Insufficient oxygen generation is something to be concerned about, but other than that, we're doing the research to take care of that. We'll be getting more algae, so that will also alleviate that. Take the algae wherever you can get it. The amazing Biggles and his sidekick Algae. Almond is sleeping on a ladder. You do have a bed, right? Oh, people's beds have not... Oh, you guys, you deconstructed the floor, but you didn't reconstruct the floor. I thought you'd do... Oh, of course, somebody did... Oh. People aren't going to be happy about this one. A lot of people aren't happy about that one. Of course they didn't replace the floors. All right, well, hopefully we'll get it done. Can we priority increase? I really wasn't thinking about that one. That was dumb. Me dumb. Of course, they're not going to do things in the order I tell them to do it. Or the order I expect them to do it. Because one guy digs, the other guy builds. They're not... Like, if the builder does it, he replaces it one tile at a time. But the digger comes straight through and digs everything. And like, if I only had a builder, that wouldn't have been a big deal, but... Alright, that's better. At least we won't be losing another night of sleep. Maya Winkler's feeling better again, so we can take Maya and put her back on the normal schedule. Now Adrian's the most crazy person here. What does Adrian do? Oh, sore backs. Right. People are suffering from sore backs. So we need a massage parlor. A massage table. In fact, if we make it a massage parlor, what'd that involve? Oh, and now we have an automation. Oh, we have an automation overlay. There's a whole overlay. Okay. What's a recreation room? Recreation buildings. Okay, I don't have those, I guess. But anyways, massage clinic requires a massage table and 12 tiles. Sounds good to me. All right, so we can put that... Just, they'll put it down at the end of the line after all the rooms. Sure. A door. And that should do it. Get off that overlay. The Space Colony HD game? I am not aware of what you're talking about, Jin, but it sounds cool. That's right. I was going to say, it kind of reminds me of what I have right here, Startropia. It kind of reminds me of Startropia, but that's a game where you manage a space station, so it's a little different. No, actually, it doesn't remind me of Startropia that much, really. Well, the fact that you're, in some ways, you're managing people and keeping them healthy and happy, and you're in space. Startropia is quite different. It's more about keeping aliens happy. There's all sorts of aliens, and they fight each other and junk. But considering it's a management simulator in space, that's like the most similar thing I can think of off the top of my head, really. Because this game's kind of unique, really, in some ways. But yeah, Space Colony HD. I'll check that out. Sounds kind of cool. I guess that's the best I could, for a comparison, that's the best I could do on a short notice, besides, like, RimWorld. Alright. More planners! Yeah, we're doing okay for food right now. We could get a new colonist. Do we want a new colonist? All of the all the colonists suck. I'm gonna say no. We're doing just fine. Oh, research complete. Oh crap, we're doing just fine. All I want to do is get rocket technology. And we got two two scientists. We're doing fine for that. Okay, so once again, right. I got the airlock. Let's get the airlock. We'll put in multiple airlocks just to keep the air from getting out. We'll put one here and one there. Like a midway and there. Yeah, there we go. We'll go crazy with the airlocks. You have to go through multiple airlocks to get out of that. And then, like, an electrolyzer converts oxygen into water and hydrogen. Or water into oxygen and hydrogen. So we'll get one of these electrolyzers. We'll put it close to the water. Like here, I guess. Sure, we'll slap it over there. Was I gonna slap something else over here? No, yeah, no, it's okay. Yeah, or maybe closer to the food. No, because then I'd have to pipe things up. That's right. There's a reason. The electrolyzer uses water, so you want to have it not too far away from... Hey, we'll just put it right here. That's just the easy place to put it. We'll have two water sources to pull from. So I'm just doing the plumbing, right? And then you'll need a water intake. So, yeah. So, like, we'll have to put a liquid pump. We're taking a lot of this water source already. All right, deconstruct this. Yeah, we'll need to put a pump in here. That's fine. We'll do that. I'll need to be able to extend this pipe anyways. So we're going to need people to be able to get down in here. So yeah, we'll build a ladder into our water reservoir. We'll dig this out a bit so that the straw can keep slurping. Goodies. And then we'll, like, add pipes to this too. Yeah, and we'll build a pump on each of those. Oh, we do have a food shortage. Okay, but everyone's done eating, so we have 4,000 calories at the end of a day. That means we'll need to make 3,000 calories in the next day. We can do that. But it is a bit concerning to be low on food. And Almond is once again sleeping on a ladder. Is there a reason for this time, Almond? No, you do have a cot assigned to you. This time, Almond, it's entirely your fault. It's actually... Well, at least Almond's getting his sleep. Oh, we need to plug it in. Right. I forgot. Yeah, let's just go straight over. Okay. Plug that in. Got our new electrolyzer going. If we have to make mush bars, we'll make mush bars, but I think we probably can get some lice from our huge lice farm. No, none of it's grown yet. Okay. Keep planting. We might have to extrude. We might have to extrude some mush bars. Let's extrude a few mush bars, just to be safe. Just in case. And I might want to start getting other plants besides these tons of mealwoods, because I'll start running out of dirt at some point. So I'll probably want to get some of those mushrooms. They don't require the same things, do they? They require slime. So yeah, if I run out of dirt, I can start growing mushrooms with slime. So I want to do that soon. Plus, if I dig through here, I can get to that. Yeah, let's dig through here. Get to that goody stuff. We'll add an airlock over here. Actually, yeah, don't... When we get here, we'll need an airlock. Right. To keep the foul air out. But then we can grab that, because this is polluted oxygen. But we can grab that dust cap and start getting other dust caps, too. Because, yeah, these mushrooms live on carbon dioxide. It's interesting, so we'll be able to utilize that to our advantage. It's time to diversify. Ah. My wires are starting to get strained with the amount of power that's flowing through them. So you can see it flickering between strained and not strained. So it's just entering strained. It's okay. It's just a little strained. But that's concerning. We might have to upgrade the wires or add some transformers or something. Well, we're getting a massage. Is this an official massage parlor? Massage? Is this a massage clinic? Why not? Missing a decor item. Oh, it's supposed to have a decor item? Oh, it's supposed to have a decor item. Okay. I guess we'll need to research that. I don't have any decor items. Yeah, I love Startropia. I love it. It's a great game. But yeah. Ah, you only have the GOG version. That's okay. That's perfectly respectable in my opinion. But yeah, I've got tons of old CDs all around me. So I spent a lot of money on games back in the day. Well, I've spent a lot of money on my games, or a lot of money on games throughout my life, really, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a stream of Startropia. Oh. Okay. Check my Steam and... I see a pop-up at the bottom. I know what that means, Jin. You wondrous bastard. You wonderful person, you. I'm saying that with the utmost love. Wow. Okay. I've seen the words at the bottom. You've received. We'll just look. Let's take a look at that right now. You wonderful person, you. Subsurface Circular. Oh, okay, cool. Awesome. That game looked really cool. Yeah, that's why I put it on my wishes list. Yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, we'll play that for the stream without a doubt. Awesome. Thank you, Jin. I really appreciate that. Well, thank you. All right. No, more games to play for the stream. As if I didn't have quite enough games to play. But I was excited about that one. So, yes. That will be fun to play. Well, thanks, Jin. Thank you so much. So, a shout out to Jin Moulton for the gift of, once again, it was Subsurface Circular. A game about robots and, like, it added, like, a very deep story with, like, lots of choices and things. So that should be fun. I do like story-based games. It's been a while since I've gotten into story-based games, but like, before I didn't get into story-based games enough when I was young, but that's because I loved games with, like, high replayability value. But now I've got so many games with high replay value that a story-based game can be so amazing. Like, well, like Undertale or things like that. It's like a game with an awesome story can be fun for, like, for a few like, well, I don't think Undertale has, like, a crazy amount of replayability. The number of times that you can play through it. I mean, you can play, like, a Genocide run and Innocent run. There's actually a high amount of replayability there, but it's not, like, infinite replayability, like, or nigh-infinite replayability like other games. Which is, I guess, why in the past I kind of avoided those kind of story-based games. But now, I've kind of changed my mind about that, because I've got enough of those. Like, it was harder to get into that kind of game when you only had, like, 6 games, you know? When you only have a few games, you want the games that you actually own to have very high replayability value, because you're going to be doing that. But now my opinion on that is very different. So thank you. That'll be fun. Oh, free muck roots. Yay, that'll take care of my food issues for a bit. And get that algae, too. Good. Plenty of algae for plenty of oxygen. A bit of muck roots. Don't dig out that airlock yet. Uh-oh. Somebody's sick. Good, okay, we're treating them. Alright. What do you have, Adrian? What are you... What have you come down with? Hypothermia? Or that's Adrian, yeah. But that's not a... Was in bio? You're the one on the table, right? Oh, no, it is hypothermia. Okay. Before, hypothermia wasn't like an illness like that. So, yeah, contracted from extreme temperatures. Okay, so, yeah. You'll be better, but a bit of hypothermia isn't healthy for you. Okay, that makes sense. That water is freaking out. Okay, that's better. Because what's going on there? We're gonna fix that. But yeah, I'll still come into I'll still check out Discord too. I couldn't help myself when I saw that. So yeah, I'll pop on Discord after the stream. Wait, I want to build a ladder here, and then I want to build a pump. Because this one's basically out. Liquid pump. We'll put it here. And then we'll pipe it out. Liquid pipe. And I guess I'll have to have it follow the ladder. Well, you don't have to have it follow the ladder, but it has to be within construction range, right? So theoretically I could just do it like this. Sure. And that's the pipe intake. Or was that the pipe intake spot? Did I do that right? Output intake. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Yeah, it'll all hook up whenever it's, whenever we're done. Alright, I still have a lot of construction projects. Everything's going fine. Are people wetting themselves? Well, obviously somebody urinated. Now all our toilets are full. Were all our toilets full before? Who wet themselves and why? Just in case, I'll build an extra toilets for you guys. Because that one's full. Maybe all my toilets were at max capacity for a bit, and somebody decided to just wet themselves. Sometimes that happens. That's why I like to build extra toilets, just in case the toilet's out of order. You have a backup toilet. Because otherwise, everyone just starts wetting themselves. And we got hatches eating my food. I didn't have hatches there before. Did they hatch? Did the hatches hatch? Well, they gotta die now. Certainly hatches can hatch if they have an egg. That's why they're called a hatch. They hatch. I don't want hatches eating my food, though. That's just annoying. Oh, well, at least we got some extra coal if we lost some food. Ah. That sounds good. Yeah, Java is extremely useful, and Photoshop is a good skill that... both of those are good skills to have, Chung. So... yeah. Yeah, Java is definitely one of those skills that's remained relevant. And will continue to do so. And I imagine Photoshop is the same. Yeah. I'm not sure if that looks pleasant to me. But Bubbles enjoys it, so that's fine. Massage machine. We're digging them out, that's good. We're not digging this out because we're not digging that out. Okay. Dig all that out. We have the potential of getting a new recruit. Do I want one? Not very much right now. Flatulent and buff. Flatulence wouldn't be so bad. Ugly crier. Abe, you're not a bad candidate. Gourmet, uncultured. I like how there's 2 positives to 1 negative, but it's not what I'm looking for. Okay, so if I had you... operate, supply, research, ugly crier, Abe. I will take Abe the flatulent. Although I'm not sure if that's a good idea or not. But let's build him a new bedroom. You'll live behind the massage parlor. Congratulations. Bed. Some space. But that just means we'll be using more calories and more other stuff. And what job do we have a go for at this point? I think we do. Yeah, we got a dang good one, don't we? Yeah, you're, a lot of people have mastered their jobs. Well, we'll make you a courier, then. And Eric could become a full chef. I don't think we need a chef, though, just yet. Now I'll just get you more stressed, so... hold on for that. Ah, we don't have a groundskeeper. Okay. Yeah. Well, I've heard that the tests they require for Java can be really... or, that's right. Like, being Java certified. I hear being, quote-unquote, Java certified is actually quite difficult, because they make the tests almost excessively difficult on purpose. But also, those certifications are kind of a weird thing. But yeah, Java Yeah, you could. Yeah, there's definitely more advanced programming languages. I agree, Jin. But Java's been around for a long time, and I don't see it going away anytime soon. We'll just put it that way. So, for general usefulness on the internet, you could certainly do worse than learning Java, absolutely. But yeah, it's not easy. And a lot of my favorite games have been on Java. I mean, certainly the Flash, the Java games I played were kind of like clunky and not that advanced, but they had hearts. Like that Space Station. That's right. There was a Space Station game that I played that was a Java game. Oh, and I wanted to look it up. I forget what it was called though. It was like there was this weird Space Station multiplayer game that I used to play. It's gonna kill me because there's no way I'm gonna remember the name, but it was like you would take rolls and then like random things would happen to the space station. Like there's a meteor going to hit the space station, or there's aliens infiltrating the space station, or one of the people on the space station has been turned into an assassin, or this or that. Like there was all these different scenarios that could occur, and you as a crew had to deal with it. And each person would take like different roles. But so you were playing a person directly. Like you played one person directly in this particular Space Station Java game. And so you could take one of the major roles or be like an assistant. And yeah, it was a really cool game. But it was in many ways. The graphics weren't special, and the controls were quite clunky. But it worked, and it was Java. Cool. Our electrolyzer is online. We have... What is this? Oh, we got some natural gas? Where's that coming from? Oh, I thought that was going to be hydrogen from our electrolyzer, but no, it's natural gas floating around. Where'd that come from? Oh, the flatulent guy! Natural gas from the flatulence causes natural gas that you can use? Oh, that's hilarious. You mean you can use it to power your space station? Our power... Hey, that space station is powered by farts. Hey, don't make fun of us just because our space station's powered by farts. You guys are powered by farts. Come on. It's natural. And it's good. It's good natural gas power. Doesn't change the fact that your space station's powered by farts. Get out of here, fart land. You fart. Uh-oh. Oh, poison gas is getting in here. Oh, crap. I should have made multiple airlocks. Priority 9 on the airlock. Polluted oxygen is getting in here. We're gonna get food poisoning or some crap. Maybe we need a second airlock. This is why you add multiple airlocks instead of just one. Okay, fine. We'll just have our downtime. That's fine. I'm always tempted to hit the red alert button to make you guys do that. Ah. The thing with Java is that the main part of structuring the program takes place in your mind ahead of writing the actual program. Ah, interesting. So you're saying if you start building a program without envisioning it, you're going to hit all sorts of snags, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I have very little experience with Java, but other than using it as a on the user end. But yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, and that makes sense that it's the most used coding language. Yeah. Yeah, that does sound problematic. Obviously, if you don't do it right, you'll mess things up. And you won't be able to work your way backwards. This has been the problem with many ambitious projects, is that they work themselves into a corner. Basically, is the idea. You paint yourself into a corner. It's like, oh crap, how can I? And it becomes more difficult. It suddenly becomes more difficult to improve the program than it does just to start all over from scratch and do things the right way from the start. You know, that's one of the reasons why I always wondered why, like, game developers make lots of games rather than work on one game and just make it like a work of love and just continuously improve it throughout their lives. You know, I thought it was just more of a money thing. And it is like a money thing where you just need to keep making new games to make a profit. Like, there's that whole hype motive too. But there's also that programming aspect that I didn't... There was a whole programming side of the problem I didn't understand until I got into programming. And yeah, it's like, certainly that can happen. That can happen a great deal. And yeah, I would like to try making a game again. Because I did make a prototype for a game, but I never really released it because it wasn't ready for release. And it was just me making something that I wanted to make. Oh, the water pump can't reach. Okay, so we're going to have to deconstruct the water pump and reconstruct it just a little bit lower. Okay. Just so we can get our straw. Just a bit lower. In fact, I'm just going to put it as low as it gets so that if we need to lower things more, we can. Well, no, less efficient. Okay. Just put your straw down there and sip, 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 sip more of that water. There we go. Yeah, it was, well, it was a game. Yeah, my brother helped me as well, and I was using that, that game maker program that's out there. But it involved, mostly it involved me carving out lots of sprites from a game, Xanac, that I really loved. And also, like, making a boss monster that improved every time. There was, I drew this, eyeball that shot lasers and things, and, like, one of their two prototypes for bosses. But the idea is that the bosses would keep... I made a game that was inspired by Warning Forever. And Warning Forever is a game where you fight a boss, and you kill it, and it gets more powerful. And so I wanted to make that, but just, like, create new versions. I wanted to just, make a more advanced version of Warning Forever. And, I didn't exactly succeed in that goal. Well, the boss got tougher, but it didn't, like, grow in the same way that Warning Forever did. But I was able to put, like... I was able to put some features in the game. I was able to actually enjoy my own game some. And fight the boss and fight miniature, like, enemies and stuff like that. But... honestly, I didn't 100% achieve the goal I set out to do, which was to make a boss that kind of grows and evolves and grows new pieces. But it was quite an enlightening experience. But I never felt proud enough. It wasn't good enough to be released, I really don't think. Like, a lot of the graphics were just... well, not just the graphics, but there was a lot of things that I just didn't think were quite right. Like, if I had released it, it would be, like, ultimately, like, half-assed, but it was still, like, very enlightening just to understand how much work goes into making a game. It gave me a lot of respect for all the games I play. That's for sure, because it's a lot of work. And you have to keep at it. Alright. Oh. Yeah. Sounds good. Frantic from, right. A Frantic from Metalia, or Metalia, yeah. I was like, am I reading that right? Yeah, Frantic from Metalia. Sounds good to me. Yeah. I'll check that out. Alright, so... we're starting to research rocketry. We have the research telescope. Oh, from Metallica. Okay, I was gonna say. Is that a new band? That sounds a lot like Metallica. But it's like, is just a band name with a... Okay, yeah. Yeah, Metallica's great. Metallica's awesome. Can't go wrong with Metallica. Alright, so... Research telescope. Must be exposed to space to function. Oh. We gotta get to space. Alright, so we gotta start digging up or down or whichever direction you go to get to space. I'm pretty sure it's up. We gotta go up. We're going up in places. We're going up. Up, 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 up. Alright. Well, anyways, it's past midnight here. I guess we'll have to save the rockets, the actual rocket for next time, but we made it. We made it to the point where our colony is ready to start researching and building rockets. So next time we do a stream of this, we can actually get to the rocketry. But here's the star map. You can see, and it changes every time too, because it changed from when I did a test. Like, I can fly a rocket out here, and I can go get some more coal, more diamonds, more carbon, or like a stone hatch here and some other copper and rocks, iron and copper here, methane. Oh, you can get more oxygen. Wow. There's an ice planet where you can go get oxygen. And ice, more water. Some slime, algae, a grassy moo, whatever that is. So yeah. We're gonna do some of our first spacewalk, space missions next time. So, I'll try to do the same... Well, except for I talked about that's right, the sad stream too, but... Well, I'll try to do this again sometime next week as well, and we'll work off of that. Because, yeah, I want to continue this. But tomorrow we'll be doing Don't Starve Together and Vagante. Thanks again, I'll see you guys then. Shoutouts, I'm going to save the game. Overwrite Sleep Factory, yep. Let's go to main menu. And it's shoutout time. Shoutouts to Jin Moulton. A huge shoutout to Jin Moulton. Shoutout to Chung Treyuman. And everyone else who was here going back. What was it? Con 7. And Adrian Shazares. Maya Winkler. Allman. Caden Glass, Aaron Kessinger, Nero Mapello, or Malpello, and Lou Degau, and let's see, is that as far back as my chat's letting me go? This is as far back as the multi-chat's letting me go. Oh, you're very welcome. Yes, I enjoyed it. Samuel Eats Soup, Lindy Martin. Did I say Maya Winkler? Well, Maya Winkler gets another one. Gamer Jackie Chan 2. And, well, if I missed anyone, I apologize, but thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow at 7 and 10 Eastern Standard Time. Oh, and, sure, yeah, we got a last-minute chat from Tiagui Tus as well. So yeah, so shout out to you as well on Twitch. Alright, so thank you very much. You got that in the last second, so I noticed it, so good. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye! Don't forget to get enough oxygen.